The first thing I want to talk about is pride. First thing I'm going to do is go through the definitions. Now, if you hear yourself in this, once we get to the prayer, I want you to pray this with me. So, pride is, of course, the obvious thing, which is boasting. It's also arrogance, it's showing off your ability or your status. But pride can also be self-deprecation, where you're putting yourself down on a regular basis, sometimes looking for sympathy or attention. It can be false humility, where we're pretending to be humble while inwardly wanting recognition. Pride can be a form of perfectionism, needing everything to be just perfect and not really relying on God. We can have defensive pride where we're unwilling to admit fault and recognize or receive correction. We also have independent pride, resisting help, wanting to do everything on our own, insecure pride. Now, I have to admit, I'm guilty of several of these on here, but this one for sure. When I saw this, I'm like, what? So when you say insecure pride, I'm talking about shyness and withdrawing from people. And I said, how can shyness be a form of pride? And I was told, did something happen to you when you were younger that caused you to go inside of yourself and withdraw from the world? You were afraid of people looking at you. And I said, because this can also, because of your shyness, because of you withdrawing inside and not be willing, because part of what boldness is being willing and able to spread and talk about the gospel. And if you're shy, you don't do that. And so I want to pray against that as well. I also want to pray against judgmental pride, feeling morally and spiritually superior to others. I want to pray against that. Now, if you recognize any of these within yourself, I'm going to ask you to pray with me. You can pray out loud where you are. You can pray in the spirit, but let us pray.